Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more Elden Ring. But before I continue, I should say that since the last episode, I have sought knowledge from a seeker of knowledge from a far-off land to the north since the last episode, and he informed me, although he had to go and look up some of these things himself, that he also believes that we have hyper armor frames in this game, and so armor is not always functional. We also discovered that the key to bring up the map is G. G for map. I'm not sure why it's G. G for ground? I don't know. But most importantly, we discovered this. There is a magic button. A magic button that makes everything better, and it is here. It doesn't look like a button, but it is. And suddenly, everything is better. The game becomes playable. Control prompts just make sense. He also strongly suggested I follow this golden trail up in that direction yonder. He also said that over there to the east is a lake with a dragon in it. He didn't seem to have gone westwards there, down to the beach with the big blobby thing with the tentacles and the giant creature. So, I now have a little more information, have avoided major spoilers, although he did say there's a boss he thought that was so massive it started giving him frame rate issues, so it's not just me. There's a red circle here. It's a bloodstain. Oh yes, some bloodstains seem to be working now. You rolled behind that pillar, which is pretty impressive, and got killed over there. So, fighting something which should come in this way. I hope it wasn't the merchant. Going back here, rolling behind the pillar. Oh, there's another one as well. That's okay. I shall attempt to follow his advice. Oh, he also said the big golden knight on the horse of the golden armor is something to go away and come back to later once you have a better understanding of the fundamentals of the mounted combat system. So I was wise to overall not engage. I see a torchbearer. There has been much death here. I should be cautious. I've also been informed there are two kinds of dungeons, mini dungeons and legacy dungeons. The mini dungeons are fairly small, the legacy dungeons are... I don't know if the legacy dungeons have like bosses who stay dead or something. But I'm going to be a little careful, because I saw a torchbearer and hopefully they're not going to absolutely slaughter me. Behold, Sir Knight, I approach you with blade bared. Fear not, for while I mean you no ill will. I did just about manage it though. Oh, you're not going to leave me any nice, tasty, beautiful items to take with me? No? Very well. Time for crouching and then running. Well, why is the Golden Knight coming? Bat-winged monstrosities of their grab attacks are over there. I should not relax, I should not become complacent, but I have been told that I should just go up this hill. I see another torch-bearing knight. So, whoa! Alright, you. Oh, that was a big flash of some bolts. Okay, well Lord Swan's bolt. That's new. Well, I don't have some kind of crossbow with which to fire those yet. Gold-tinged excrement. That's literally golden shit. I mean, what kind of monstrosity takes a massive steaming dump and goes, oh yeah, I ate some good shit. What are you? You are not moving. He is. I see another. You there. Are you mourning your fallen horse? Yeah, alright. Get that hit in. So, what is it for the counterattack? No, that's not a horse. Kukris. Wonderful. I'm going to jog back this way a little and try and refresh my memory as to what the counterattack is. It's should probably go all the way in here. On the off chance, but it will reduce the chance of me being spotted by those warriors. There's a wall. I'm hiding behind a wall. Right. Inventory. Talismans. No. Incantations, sorceries, key items, bolstering materials. Okay, ashes. No, okay, not this one. So Q is back. I should try and learn that. It's not status. It's not equipment. Come on, there was a page in the inventory I found with the not messages, not multiplayer, not system. So no, it is in here somewhere, right? Could have sworn I found a page in here with the tutorial messages on it, which is a daft place for it to be. Ah, yes. Map, fast travel, such great death, stance, dodge, wielding armaments, stance breaking. Guard counters. You can perform a counterattack immediately after blocking an enemy attack. Shift click. Yeah, so I was. So the shift click of the shield is for parry, so I must have just had the timing wrong. So it's like buh, buh. But it was the big swoosh attack that I'm wanting to get. Click. Yeah. That's... I don't know if I'm clicking too soon or too late for that parry attack, but... I'm... well, you know, I do what I can and manage. I see nice light over there to the right. Is that where the bird-like creatures are? Or the bat-like creatures, rather, with their large flapping wings and... That's a very visible phantasm. I'm going to not go that way for a little while, okay? Is that a skull? That looks... Nope. A ruin fragment. Hello. You. Attack my shield, please. Yes, it worked. And that's going to take some practice, but I think I did okay this time. Head? As in, on your shoulders? You got a good head on your shoulders? Oh. That is not a person. It's a statue. Offer arms. Indeed, arms has she none. I mean, that's not... If only I had a giant... Yeah, great. Although there is also a hole, apparently, somewhere. I see too many bat-winged monsters. For my liking. I am not yet accustomed to their combat style. Was that like a tapir? It is. Oh! I also wanted to comment on the ridiculous... Yes! Again! I think you're done, don't you? Nice. What's that over there? Is that more steaming golden dung? No, it looks like something else. Now careful, there's a campfire up there. And it could be a cave entrance by the look of it. You, sir. Taste my blade. Right. Are there any others of your ilk in this direction? And if so, I hope they are not overly unkind to me. Behold! A cave! Indeed. Thank you. Enemy ahead. I appreciate that. However, look at this. I shall touch this grace. We even have... This summoning pool is now functional. Great. And, my 3 flasks of crimson tears are now... There we go. Now this is a dark cavern. Bereft of light. Well, What do I see here? I see something moving. It does not look friendly. I believe I shall come back here later. And instead continue to follow the golden trail of grace, which indicated I should come up this way past those 3 bat-winged monsters, for which I do not yet have a name. I should probably give them one. The game is unlikely to do so anytime soon. You are being sneaky, my friend. Yeah, probably try and sneak up on this chap who I already decked the living shit out of. Allegedly. Inferior a little bit. Hello. I see you up there. And here. Right. May I? There we go. A fragment of ruin, not of a rune. I should probably look at that to see if it can divulge suitable lore. And also... Hey! You, free. Where are you going? So together. Am I headed towards yonder towers? There's a distinct possibility. Oh, you're coming back. Okay, time to die. Where did they... What? Where did they go? That can't be right. That feels like a trap. Could they be an illusion, a mirage? They just vanished. Completely. That is an interesting mystery. Still no head. They're pretty obsessed with this head. Try circling around. Yeah, look, I don't like the fact those flying things disappeared. A chamber lies under the ruins. That could be a very good message. Right, you pal. You got a spear. Godric Soldier Helm. Hey! That could be an improvement on my own. Still concerned about those flying things wherever they want. Hey, if any of you know why they just sort of... They didn't even blink out of existence, they just faded. It was rather rapid fading. So if a chamber lies under the ruins, I should maybe even try sneaking around. Oh, yes, who are you? You look intriguing. Gate front ruins. There is a gate. We are in front of the gate. Yes, I will hide in the long grass and plants. I'll also hit this skull. Hello, skull. Don't mind me. I'm just breaking my cover and revealing myself to everyone around. I did notice, I believe, at one point yesterday, the trees were being extremely hyperactive as if being blown in a very strong wind. And blowing in a very repeated pattern. They're going like duh, 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 duh. You know, 2 bobs on the right, then 2 on the left. And the shadow on the leaves was flickering so quickly due to the constant motion that I suspected that the many trees and their leaves are what are causing performance hits for a lot of people. And that there is a convergence of grace there that I'm being guided towards. How am I doing for 976? I imagine when I have a little more experience as a player. Ah yes, the Knowledge Seeker also suggested I... Here! Now the trees are doing it. Look at these ones here, right? You know. But it was all the trees were doing it together. Yes, you see. But I suspect once I'm a little more experienced in the ways of these warriors, I will be less cautious about engaging them. In the meantime, however, I see an objective. Oh, and a warrior on his own there by some kind of wagon. That's a phantom on a horse. And it actually looks like a horse, unlike that weird donkey-necked, donkey-headed, long-eared fake donkey thing. No, it's got the head and neck of a giraffe, let's be honest, that the merchant has. You. Are you going to get all your allies to come fight me? Uh-oh. He has potential backup. Yep, backup. Not anymore. No longer a concern. This wagon is rather large and has no attachments at either end. Treasure chest, oh treasure chest. Wherefore art thou, treasure chest? Is it on the roof? That'd be bonkers. But no harness at either end for beasts to pull it. Wait. Yeah, there is something on the roof. With no easy way up. Ah, there's a second one. There's a knight with a spear further back. I shouldn't really call these knights. These are more like men-at-arms. They barely have the training to be considered a knight. Well, they don't have castles, titles, and lands. They're just soldiers. Yeah, I don't want to pull both of them at once. I'm not good enough to tackle 2 at once yet. He's not coming back, is he? Oh, no, he is. Excellent. 2 have perished here. Oh! Ah, 3 could converge. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, you just go back, friend. And then I'll just go stand over here. There, you, sir. You with the torch. No, not you. You. I would like to engage you in hostility. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Over here. Away from your friends. Alright, right. Let's go a bit further back to try and... He is not coming out to play. Georgie Porgy, pudding and pie. Kissed the girls and made them cry. When the boys came out to play, Georgie Porgy ran away. So far, so good. I feel vaguely competent. You don't come down this way. You only come out to the end and look around and then go back. You don't even look around that much. So I'm going to circle round. Hope nothing comes down the slope at me. You... That's a lot of strange white things. Is that candles? It looks like candles. Yes. Come fight me. And again, please. Done. You certainly have been. Precious item. Oh, precious item. What, am I supposed to be able to get up there? No. Open. Oh, hello. Pick up item. Yes, please. Flail. Oh, please let that flail about all over the place and look amazing. I want to go back and check for his treasure chest now on the other one. Because if I was just blatantly standing there and didn't see it at all... I was like, where's the treasure chest? I can't see a chest. Oh, yeah, it is right there. Wonderful. Yes, I would like to open this chest as well, please. Lord Sworn's greatsword. Probably a two-handed weapon. I kind of want to see how this flail's moves go, though. They're probably not going to... Okay, can I separate you two? I think I see one by the... Yes, one by the fire there. Okay, if you just keep coming up here, my friend... Now, of course, the greatsword, as in all Souls games, can probably be wielded one-handed if you have a ridiculously high strength. That being said, I have not yet been able to... Oh, that looks new. Yes. Face me, if you dare. Yeah, without your friends... I think just for one of you is fair enough for now. Oh, no! It's time. Oh no! Well, I'm gonna die because my mouse has stopped working. Oh well, it happens. And right in the middle of their camp as well. Seriously. Yep, can't turn... Oh, yeah, now it's working! Last site of grace visited. Sure. Why did my mouse stop working? It was just stuck in a left curve. Controls went bonk. Thank you, game. What perfect timing. Reality was horrid to me. Right. That's a lot to try and get back. And knowing now that... Oh, yeah. I should... I should be extremely cautious. So I want to try and get that herald last, right? fight me. Right, that is a lot of stamina or fatigue to expend in one go. So I can theoretically slay after a single block, but it leaves me exposed to a lot of pummeling. That was like 1,200 runes. That is not... That is no small amount to abandon. So I'm going to have to pick you off one at a time. Or just run in and grab them right now. I do not quite feel ready for that. So, next thing I want to know is, do they all have horns like that, or is it just that one? If it's just that one, then okay. If it's all of them, I need to be much more careful. Okay, he's still coming this way. Finally, he returns. Now, I have allegedly stealth on my side. These are mine. And away I go. No need to try and fight my way through all the way. It's not Alt, it's X to stand back up. I messed that up, didn't I? Right, you... This is probably not the best place to rest, but I shall touch this point of grace anyway. So if I appear back here, I'll have a combatant right down there by the cart to be concerned about. But hey, it wants me to go through this wall. I shall go around this wall. Free? Yep, okay. Run away! Look, you big thing. If you're gonna come fight me out here where your mates aren't shooting me. And I'm gonna pretend... Yep, okay, you made your point. You're a very, very big thing, and I should assume the standard Soulsborne giant castrating position, which did not work. Now I know not to go through that gate until I am seriously ready. And he's got the big nice stomp. Last site of grace visited, please. I have some runes to collect. Clearly, I am not yet graceful enough to... Right, yeah, just over this way. Lovely. So... While the Golden Grace really wants me to go that way... Hang on, are you even... No. There's probably a better method. I shall pretend I'm sneaky. It won't last. But I'm going to try this cliff path instead. I should probably completely try circling around on the eastern side instead of over here on the west. Because realistically, those blokes can probably see me right around now, if they start paying attention and look in this direction. If I get much closer, they could probably even hear me. I am a walking, talking, audio-visual experience. And I got stomped on by a giant, so hey, that's something, right? Oh, you've got to be kidding. Please tell me it's the same giant instead of a different one. If there's another one just round here. Does he jump down from here to get there? And probably does. If I kill him up here... Yeah, as if I'm able to do that right now. Would he then be unable to assist them? It's like the opposite of taking up the support early. Well, I'll have those. Okay, that is not a phantom. That is very much a living, breathing creature, and moving that swiftly, probably a foe. Alright, alright. That's a lot of lightning. Why is that? Well, they say lightning doesn't strike twice in the same spot. I should, however, avoid standing in that spot because there's a lot of lightning. I should also avoid tangling with him until I'm more acquainted with the... Okay, that Grace seems to be aiming straight for the massive tree, which is roughly where I should be headed. Oh, there's another one as well. There's more than one. Right, well in that case, just run. Run for cover. I hear the groans of some mighty beast. Okay, no, something's definitely getting killed by lightning there. Hello, skull. No item. No glow from the eyes. No item. Okay. I see a giant. I'm going to call them giants until I have a better name for them. And I imagine his voice is not one I'm hearing. I'm hearing one closer. It sounds closer. Okay, so you ride on up there, like a good little boy. Are you then struck by lightning? No. Is there a way? Yes, there's the one I was hearing. Okay, he is definitely closer. Some kind of wolf-like creatures, by the look of it. Quite a lot of them. Gonna want more armor for that. Uh-oh. Let's go hide in the bushes over here and see what we can spy out. He's probably going to follow a similar path to the last one, on the assumption that it's some kind of looping path that I see. I don't think it's the same rider. Nope, nope, he is not. Very well then, I should be aiming back this way. G for map. Yeah, I want to go all the way, but I cannot move the map. You skull up, an empty skull. Uh-oh. Okay, no, two of them. I am not ready for two just yet. One at a time, please. I could handle, but two, a little bit much. Okay, so I'm just gonna... This is risky. I sense there's someone coming up on my left. Until I know better, I should just head back this way and avoid too much trouble. So I was told that if I headed up this way, I'd find a point of grace and a person would appear and speak to me. This has not been the case just yet. which means I was probably in the wrong place. The incorrect location, as it were. This could indeed be the point in question. First off, rump. Fine. Lost Grace has been discovered. I am not yet prepared to rest. So there's a bunch of warriors there in the ruins. There's apparently a chamber beneath the ruins. If the message I came across, if the message I encountered is to be believed. Also a bunch of men over there. These two side by side look very similar. I don't think they're birds this time. They are birds this time. Wonderful. So, down there. That is too shallow to be an ocean, more like a swamp. Or just like big puddle. The gracious rays of golden glow descend from the tree in all directions. And while I mean, what am I doing this episode? I'm making very little progress. I'm recovering. Right. 1438. That's a lot, and I still don't have the maiden to level. Well, there's some golden shit. Wait, what? A dung beetle? Are you the new treasure goblins? Teardrop scarabs! There are both crimson and cerulean teardrop scarabs. Defeat them to replenish the flasks that match their type. However, you cannot replenish more flasks than your maximum movement and maximum amount allows. I believe I just discovered the answer. Okay, so it's not quite a treasure. They're not treasure goblins. Perhaps showing my age there. I meant, of course, the new crystal lizards. And it turns out that was not the case. Right. There is something over here. It was you. You were going to get hit. Oh, and you're still alive. There we go. So, well, that was an accidental drink. I was hoping to close a message and I pressed the wrong button. And we have hyperactive trees once more. Must be something to do with the wind. You boar. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, fine. Wow. Hefty beast bone, probably using old fang, probably using crafting. There will no doubt come a point when I see and appreciate the value of the bones from the boars and begin to actively hunt them to craft something, but for now, it's more of a accidental discovery. Or, to put it another way, I've got enough trouble to be dealing with at the moment without adding those to my list of problems. You! Face me. I really appreciate the opportunity to practice these counterattacks. These may be the new gimmick of this game. I like that big statue. I like this. He has a very small head, as if it's worn away over time and diminished to the point of... Or is his head bowed? I think his head may be bowed low. That would make more sense. I should try visit that monument at some point. It has steps and it looks like a door leading up to the front. That's where I came out of, isn't it? That was like the tutorial area. I would not be surprised by that at all. And then there's the little statue over there. I was thinking that's a different place because it's got a whopping great big statue on it that I don't recognise seeing before. Probably because I had my back to it. So yes, let's go look at and criticise this bizarre giraffe donkey pony hybrid. First off, there's no part of this that really looks like a donkey. And then we come over here and we say, what on earth is going on with your neck? If I just rotate the camera around to here, it's like a giraffe's neck. The way it just blatantly, the way it gets thin in the middle, and towards the head, and then the head is like a giraffe's head as well. This is a bizarre creature. I hope it is intended to look very unnatural. The tail is down low, and the legs don't quite look like donkey legs. They look wrong as well, like the knees are too high on the back legs or something. It's bizarre. I'm not sure how to categorize it, but it really is quite a strange creature. You there?
Wait, weren't you... Well, you're back. Care to buy something?
Well, I believe at some time I was, but... Hey.
There are others of my people who yet survive in these lands. If the mood takes you and you meet one, then offer them some trade, won't you? My people, wanderers all have long been spurned by the grace of gold, which is why we cannot settle, but instead are forced into this pitiful, unceasing journey. But thanks to that, things are not so different for us now, though the Elden Ring is shattered. I think this makes us kindred spirits of sorts. Your people, the Tarnished, and mine.
So, lacking grace leads one to feel a lack of home, a place to stay. The grace doesn't feel like a place to stay, but it does feel like something to follow, to chase, to pursue. To achieve greatness. Ah, now, I've purchased this. Nomadic Warriors Cookbook 2. Missionaries Cookbook 1. Flasks of Wondrous Physic. Is this Waypoint Ruins? I should probably grab both of these.
Goodbye. Nice to do business.
Indeed. Right, now, let us see what I have discovered. Flask of Wondrous Physic. Note sold by a nomadic merchant imparting knowledge in brief. A flask of wondrous physic still remains in the third church of Marika, north of the Mistwood. Cross the highway bridge and follow the animal trail north. Highway bridge. Not entirely sure where that is. Someone lurks among the waypoint ruins on the roads through Limgrave. Really now? I should seek out that person. Ah. No compare. Right, so 463642 443644. Less physical, more slash. 42. Okay. 31362828. 313625. Okay, less lightning, more holy. I think we are. Okay. 1222,995. 1423,994. So overall, I think the Vagabond Knight Helm might be slightly better. I would still like to see it though, so ugh. Okay. Wait. Where's his moustache? No, it's there. It's there. It hasn't completely disappeared. Right, well. It looks nice, but it's... I mean, it has its advantages, right? So Vagabond Knight Helm has 1, 2, 3, 4 strengths. 1, 2, 3, 4 weaknesses. So they both balance out quite nicely. Less immunity, less robustness. More poise. Immunity is poisons and rot, robustness, blood loss and frostbite. Vitality, resistance to death. Instant death abilities. Right, okay. Focus. That's interesting. So holy and lightning. Yeah. Well, they're pretty close, right? And overall... So we have physical, strike, slash, and pierce. So I presume physical is an overall. And strike, slash, and pierce are specific attack types. Standard physical attacks. So then striking attacks, slashing, and so strike, slash, and pierce might be special attacks, like special weapon attacks, and then the physical would be against normal default attacks, maybe. Also, requires dexterity 18, and yes, I can understand it being primarily a dexterity weapon. 6, 8, 5, 8. Ah, strength 16. So I should try and get that strength 16, then see if I want to use the two-handed sword. I already meet the requirements of a halberd. That's a lot of FP. Again, they don't tell us what FP is. And the shield, of course. It would be nice at some point to be able to upgrade the sword. However, for that I need another smithing stone. Of which I have only one, and I have not yet found another. And I will just confirm my suspicion that he will not have any for sale.
Still going to purchase something?
Indeed he does not. It would be nice to have a compare button, but that's okay. 1,000 for that. I should probably look into that. And I can make these very cheaply now.
Goodbye for now.
I think I'm going to end the episode here. I've explored a bit, encountered some dangerous foes, observed some extremely hyperactive trees, and you know what, since I'm here I might as well rest. What happened? Why has it gone so dark? You're kidding me. Should this have happened before? Hello, lady. I saw you riding a strange
Greetings.
gazelle goat horse thing.
Traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina.
Surely that's Melina. Melina sounds like some kind of melon. Is that a tattoo or no? Her eye does not open.
Offer you an accord.
Obvious Odin reference. But didn't Odin sacrifice his
Have you
right eye
heard
for
of the finger
knowledge and not the
maidens?
left?
They serve the two fingers, offering guidance and aid to the tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree.
What if I refuse? And when you say play the role of a maiden, this implies you are not one. Perhaps you lost your maidenhood many years ago. However, I should generally... Should I get suspicious here? If I refuse and I'm going to never level up again for the entire game, I strongly suspect I am supposed to accept this offering. But what does she get out of it?
Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring.
Lady, we just met. That's a pretty big commitment. Spectral Steed whistle.
Use it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
Torrent is fast. Isn't Torrent an illegal downloading system?
Shall I turn your runes to strength?
Yes, dear lady.
Let my hand rest upon you.
While I have not the
For
runes
but
to
a
do
moment.
so,
Share them with me.
I would like
Your
to see...
thoughts, your ambitions, the principles you would follow.
With the level up menu, you can spend runes to increase your attributes. With each attribute increase, your level rises by 1. As your level rises, so does the amount of runes required for your next attribute increase. Now, as I was going to point out earlier, for anyone who doesn't know how this game plays, the character classes at the beginning are just presets, as I mentioned. You know, they're really just predetermined packages. So essentially by picking this one, I had decided I wanted lots of points in vigor, a bit of strength, some endurance, you know. And the dexterity is kind of nice, right? Endurance would be... Okay, it's not letting me try it without having it. Okay, fine. Well, lady, I can't do that, so, yeah. She disappears. Now, when I come rest at the... Use a Spectral Steed whistle to summon and ride your Spectral Steed. Do I have to? If your Spectral Steed dies, you can summon it again, but it will cost 1 flask of Crimson Tears to do so. You can dismount by using the whistle again, or by pressing X. Okay. From pouch in the main menu, you can equip 6 items to your pouches. 4 of these can be used without opening the main menu. E, up, down, left, right for 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course, the arrow keys are all the way over here, so I wouldn't be doing that unless I have good time to take my hand off the mouse, which is used for steering the camera, for movement, for attacking. However... That's not it. Yes, we have items over here. Can I... No, no, no. F switch. No, no. Okay, fine, 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 fine. No, no, no. Inventory. No. Right. Equipment. I have you, I have you. I would like to put you on there. And how am I switching? Nope. Shield. Halberd. Sword. Down, down. I may need to look into changing that, and then up would be for the spell slot. So I have found the lady herself. In this place and not going up the hill further there. I think... No, you know what? I'm going to go kill a few guys. A few of these warriors out here. And get a level. Am I going long? Yeah. Do I mind? A little bit. I should slay one of these and find out how many runes I gain. Yes, come fight me, please. 64. Okay, I'll need about 3 more of you. I saw the big bat wings. I turned the other way. I was like, nope, nope, that's enough of that. So it looks like the plants are coming back whenever I rest. Hello, creatures. Oh, you're a great big tortoise. It's not a turtle, it's got feet instead of fins. There are big fat blobby things, look like eggs over there. I have accidentally seen that they can spray out some kind of poison gas, fume, cloud things. So I should avoid that for now. You there. Assist me. Give me your runes. And I imagine in that cave, which looks dangerous. Now, 870... I have enough. I shall return to the lady. Or maiden, rather. She is no lady, she has no title. No lands. I still feel she's getting something out of this, right? Like there's some kind of dirty details I am not fully aware of. If I take her to the root of the tree, I imagine some kind of symbiotic relationship at best. Or rather she is some form of parasite. Are the shard bearers the bosses? By defeating the shard bearers, do we like reclaim this part of the Elden Ring and like help build it all together? Will she appear? Lady, come to me now, my maiden. Oh, and now she just doesn't even appear. That's very disappointing. Right, so. That would give me health. 1 point to each of those resistances. No 2 points to any resistance. Endurance would give me equipment load. 1 to each of those 4. So slightly less resistance. Stamina. Yeah, okay. Strength would give me 1 point of damage to each of my weapons. Not a massive. Dexterity. Yeah. Oh, I did need strength and dexterity, but I needed like dexterity 16 or 18, strength 18. Intelligence gives 2 points to magic defense. Faith, no extra points, so it's more like just a scaling. And arcane gives me holy resistance. But I'm not seeing lightning resistance on anything very much. I should probably work on that endurance. Or get a little extra health. I'll go endurance this time. And now my load is still yep, still heavy load, but I'm working on it, okay? Well, I'm going to leave this episode here. I know I dragged it out a bit at the end when the maiden appeared, but I was like, hey, you know what? Yeah, sure. So it seems I can level at every bonfire, just like in the first Dark Souls game. Please note, of course, that the first Dark Souls game is Demon Souls and not Dark Souls, but it's the first Dark Souls game as opposed to the first game in the series. Wasn't there something before that called Kingsfield or something? Anyway, I'm rambling, right? I'm going to leave this one here. I hope you've all enjoyed this episode, and I do look forward to seeing you all in the very next one. I'm going to say goodbye for now, though, and cheerio, everyone!